Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys. My name is Joseph, and today we're coming back to doing another Amorphis reaction with the song The Golden Elk. Now, if you haven't been on this channel before, I give very kind of straightforward and honest and genuine reactions, meaning if this I don't like, something I don't like, you will know about it, but I try to be respectful of my criticisms. But to be honest, I haven't had any real criticisms of Amorphis so far. I've kind of enjoyed everything I heard, with Sample being my favorite song that I saw so far, the live versions which I saw. So let's get right into it. And if you guys enjoy this kind of reactions, make sure to subscribe down below for more, as I do a lot of reactions, album reviews, some interviews. I try to get people, whatever bands respond to me, I try to get some interviews, as well as some album recommendations, which I gotta get back to this week. Anywho, let's get right into it. I guess this is from the album The Bee, which had, or Queen of Time, but it had the song The Bee, which was the first song I really resonated with. So far, I like the intro. It's nice and melodic. It's borderline like just rock with folk in there. And that's something I've liked about Amorphis, is that they're not afraid to step outside the bounds and play whatever the hell they want to play, because that's what they want to play. That's the kind of music they want to create. It's something I respect about them. If I'm not always on board, I always respect about them. Oh, I love that. I love how it transitioned. I want to rewind that just a little bit. Yeah. I mean, what else is there to say? I think I might be wrong about saying that this might or might not be for me. I've said that before. I need to just jump into it. And I think I'm going to jump in with a Queen of Time. I think it might be the first album I'll do, because it just seems like I like the sound of this particular album. I know they do very different things throughout their career, and they kind of switch it up a lot, and they've been around for a while. So it's going to be interesting to hear a full album from beginning to end. I'll probably, if you guys, let me know down below, would you want me to do like a review on it, like a retro review of an album to see what I think about it? Let me know down below if you would want to hear that. You know, the thing about also Amorphis that I particularly like is that there's some bands that I react to on this channel which have relatively simple songwriting, and I enjoy them and I like them, but they are simple in their nature. Amorphis is never simple. They're always trying to do something different. They expertly transition. They keep going and keep moving their songs forward. They keep trying to do different things. They're kind of a diamond in the rough in terms of how they write music. It just matter of it's something that clicks with you or not. I think that's where it kind of dives into, because I don't think they're going to click with everybody. I don't think their sound is going to clip with that, especially if you're a hardcore death metal dude. It might not be your exact jam. I do like melodic death metal, and I even struggle to say that this particular song is melodic death metal, for the exception of the vocals, because it's actually quite gentle in its nature. At least I think so. What surprises me is when I go to their page, their official YouTube page, I'm surprised they don't have more subscribers. I've subscribed, but I'm surprised, like bands like this, how are not more people listening to them? And it becomes the kind of question, I've always had this question, is what makes one band explode and another one not? Because I've heard a lot of bands that I don't think they particularly deserve their fame, others that I thought they deserved more. And others I can understand why they'll never be at the top. For example, Nile. Nile is a death metal band coming from United States, but it's around Egyptian kind of themes, and the speed death metal sound is extremely loud. It's too niche, it's too aggressive, it's too much for most people. I can understand that not being like the top of the top, or like a black metal band. There's not a lot of really big black metal bands out there. Even the band like Behemoth, it's kind of a miracle that they become as big as they become based on how extreme they are, you know, or like Vader. By the way, do they write their own kind of compositions, those more symphonic orchestral compositions? Do they write that themselves? Anybody knows that? That's what I mean. It's such a beautiful transition to like an acoustic guitar. And to me personally, it's important when it flows very well, which is why I like Bellacore so much. When you guys introduced me to them, it's just everything beautifully flows from one thing to another. Some of my favorite bands, you can feel they just stitch riffs together, and sometimes they can do it very successfully and it works for some people, but you can't beat these very smooth transitions. I believe like Death with Symbolic and Sound of Perseverance did it so well in their albums, that just made those songs in particular special. I think it's also rare to get a vocalist who can growl well and sing well. Usually they do one better than the other, right? I think he can do both really well, and he's just kind of, I know he's not, from what I understand, he's not the first one in this band, but it looks like he just kind of became the face of it, almost like Bruce Dickinson with Iron Maiden, right? I think that's it, right? I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, it has like a very smooth outro on the piano. That was nice. That was a good song. Yeah, the B sample and this now are my 3 favorite songs on Amorphis for sure. Yeah, this was cool. Anywho, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. And if you did, make sure to subscribe down below and leave down a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this particular song, this band. You can give me some history behind the song if you like. And guys, make sure to stay safe out there. Keep it metal. Take care of yourselves.